gonna lie, man. I'm dragging ass today. I'm tired.
Oh my god, same. I didn't have time to do nothing. I didn't go to Dunkin'. I didn't go to Dutch. Nothing. I'm just rawing it today.
What do you mean? I stayed up longer and I've been at work since 8:15.
I'm gonna play you the smallest violin ever.
Hey Joe, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get back on.
All right, I'll kick you out and then you can join. There you go. Look at you. You went ahead and did your hair today, Amira.
You know?
You crimped it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I usually do this when I haven't washed my hair and I didn't wash it in like 2 days.
Greg's in the house. What's up, Greg? Sam's here. Good morning. Good morning. Man, I'm dying to feel like it's already like the middle of the week and it's only Tuesday.
For real,
Yeah,
I was looking at the day and I was...
We got a brand new team, man. Where's Miguelito?
He's over in Europe somewhere.
Y'all ask that every day. And every day we say the same thing.
Myra, your hair is on point.
Thank you.
Well,
Look at that. It's the race for Sace. Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Tex-Mex Frank? I saw your text, but I saw it too late, bro. I'm sorry. He had sent me a text in the group chat, in the media share, and I forgot to share it. He had an event, man. I'm sorry about that. JHN is being, when is Mike coming back? Need a date? I don't know.
Go ahead and post his itinerary because
we
apparently
got time, guys. We got time. Hit that like button before this starts. Hit the like button.
Look at Sam says my record like crimp.
You gotta relax.
I don't want to hear Joe say, "Get off me, flea."
Where the dreams don't fade from the river walk nights to the Alamo shade. We rise together through the highs and the lows. Area 210. Oh, it's the life that we chose.
Well, it's the life that we chose, and you know what? It's a winning life because the Spurs, they went ahead and won Game 3 in New York City in front of everybody over in Madison Square Garden. And you know what? The fans are going crazy over there. It was a full-on riot after that loss. They messed up Bryant Park. They're going after Spurs fans walking the street. They even went after the Spurs bus, the charter bus that takes the players home from Madison Square Garden back to their hotel room. Knicks fans are a special breed. Really
They sure
are.
are.
They're
They sure
dumb.
are. Hey, there was actually people live streaming that going
Yeah.
through there, and you could see everything that was happening in real time, and it's kind of scary, man. It's scary for the people, and I think it just makes New York look so horrible and what they're doing, because in no way did we treat their fans like that when they were here.
Oh, no. Nobody did that. I mean, they might have not been happy that there were so many New York fans in our own neighborhood, but nowhere did any Spurs fans go out there and start attacking them on their way back to their vehicles or
Imagine if we had.
doing anything to them.
Mm-mm. Who says we can't?
What were you saying, Myra? Can you
Stop.
imagine?
I was like, yeah, imagine if we had done that to their fan base. Like, what would have happened? It's okay. We've always know it's a known thing that New Yorkers are rude as hell, but they really showed out.
You know
Yeah,
what?
it's-
They just showed that they're the freaking rats that we thought they were out there acting like wild animals on the street.
Yeah.
I think you're using AirPods or something. Every time we use the AirPods or something like that, you get this feedback, like it sounds like a frog. Brr, brr, every now and then. Hopefully it'll
I
get
don't
better.
hear it.
I hear
I
it on
don't
my
hear
end.
it.
Hopefully it'll get better. We'll work through it. It's not that bad. But
I
we
don't
do
hear
got
it
an
much.
incoming super chat.
Money talk.
Thank you, Jason, for the $4.99 incoming super chat. We appreciate the support. Sean, tell us a Mike story.
Man, Mike's an open book, man. I'm pretty sure he's told every single story that he has out there, Jason. I cannot think, and for the life of me, y'all been asking this every time I'm on, but I cannot think of anything else that's crazy or that just pops up. So I'll do my homework. I apologize. You paid for it, but I just don't have anything.
He's got nothing for you right now. But we want to give a
Sean,
shout out
He talks
to
about everything. And quite honestly, look, I mean, I've said this many times before. Mike is one, and look, no, man, he's gonna hate me for this. But when he would start seeing somebody, we wouldn't see Mike for a while, And where's Mike now?
MIA.
It,
What's
MIA.
wrong with that?
nothing's wrong with that, but you don't, our friend group, and I think Joe can attest to this, is we're pretty tight, and
Yeah.
we do everything together. I mean everything. It's just saying.
And so Mike is no longer part of that.
He's outside of the
He's
circle of
more
trust.
than welcome.
He's been booted off the island.
No, he boots himself off the island. That's what I'm trying to get at. All he has to do is show up. There's
Let him
invites
be
always
in
there.
love and a newlywed. Okay. Let
And
him live
again,
his best life.
I'm not saying anything bad about it. That's just Mike. And again, I know Mike, and I love the guy, and I understand him. That's it. Homies for
Yeah.
life. That's right. Homes Huskies. Huskies for life.
Okay, and we have an incoming super chat from the Drew Show. Drew's still
And it
mad.
began. And it began.
Here comes the money.
Drew, thank you for the super chat, $10 super chat. We appreciate it. He's saying, at least a dozen of those dirty dogs who sold the Knicks fans their tickets
Oh
were at
my
the free
God.
watch party at the Frost Bank Center. Of course, the Spurs won. They've been on the road since Game 7 OKC. That they had more than just one watch party at the Frost Center. It was at the Frost Bank Center that they had the watch party yesterday, and they also had one at the Rocket La Cantera. Even though it was raining and everything, people arrived, but they arrived a little late because of the rain and the weather. But nonetheless, Spurs fans were out there trying to go ahead and cheer the team on to victory, and they were showing video of what the fans look like at the Frost Center, and that place was lit yesterday. Spurs fans were going crazy. They were excited that the Spurs were going to go ahead and win that game. And it was good for the fan base. We needed a win. Nobody wants to get swept in the NBA Finals. Hopefully now that the Spurs have won one game, Game 3, they can go ahead and even the series on Wednesday and win Game 4. And then bring it back home for a pivotal Game 5. That's what we're all trying to manifest
Hoping
at this
for.
point in time. Let's put that into existence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if y'all want to know where to watch the games, man, check out Downtown Eddie, man. That boy's always posting up like where the good spots are to sit there and watch it. Near the Pearl, of course, where he's kind of located. But what a win for the Spurs, man. I tell you what, I'm really impressed with the physicality that the Spurs are bringing to the game. I mean, for the first, I think, 2 series, you could probably say we're getting pushed around. But to see them be more physical now and not just sit there and take it, I mean, I'm loving it.
Oh man, I'm looking at some of the videos from the streets of New York City.
Show
It's
it.
brutal, man. No, some of it is pretty bad, man. I don't want to show that.
Yeah.
People getting stomped on and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh wow.
No, I'm
Let's
telling
get-
you, it was bad. It was
It
real
was
bad.
bad. I don't understand how the cops can put up with all that out there.
They're
Trying to go
outnumbered
ahead
too.
and get that under control. It's like it's a massive mob of people just going crazy. It's not enough policemen out there on the streets to go ahead and get that under control.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So overall, what'd you take on the game, Joe?
Game yesterday, I thought was a good game. It was a little disappointing at times. I was upset. You threw my hat at the damn TV because the Spurs looked like they were about to give it up in the third quarter, fourth quarter. They still weren't playing good. Wemby refusing to play inside the paint. Spurs making stupid threes again.
Mm-hmm.
Castle playing out of control, turning the ball over. They're in pivotal moments. The Spurs still go ahead and throw the ball away, and they make stupid passes, man, that really upset me. Like they're coming up the court, and the Knicks are coming out to defend them, right? Put pressure on them, and these players are just rolling the dice. They're doing some passes, sloppy passes that can be picked off, and it's like they're within millimeters of getting that ball picked off and going the other way for an easy, dunk or an easy layup. There's a lot of things that the Spurs need to do to clean up their game. If they could do that and they can get under control, man, these games would be blowouts. Especially if we could get some production out of the bench. Where's the bench been? MIA. It's like it's you can go on and on and on, but they found a way to win yesterday, so I'm happy with it. But if they could play Spurs basketball and they could get back to basics and look like they did when they played OKC during the regular season or when they played OKC in the previous series, this would be a done deal, But the Spurs just I mean, I don't understand the logic of what Mitch is putting out there right now. And this is the NBA Finals. Like, why are they playing this bad in the NBA Finals? And then the thing that upsets me more is that you have the New York City coach, right? The New York City, the Knicks coach, Mike Brown, complaining about the officiating. Bro, it's been pretty even kill. They're letting them play. Yes, there's sometimes where they're physical on the other end, and then they come back over here, and then they're like, why are they calling that foul? If you didn't call it on the other end, try to be more consistent. For the most part, they've been trying to be a little bit more consistent. And Mike Brown still complains. He's challenging the plays. Okay, that's your prerogative as a coach to do that. But I mean, what are you complaining about, really? Both teams are playing physical out there. Both teams want to win. And Jalen Brunson, he's taking a page out of the SGA playbook, and some of these next players are, and they're flopping. I mean, what is that about? You're complaining about officiating. Why don't you complain about playing ethical basketball instead of having to resort to flopping? That's a cry of desperation to me. When you have to resort to that type of play, that's stupid. But again, I thought it was a good win for the Spurs. Not going to go ahead and discount that in any way, but there are things that they can do to clean up. And we do got another incoming super chat here.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
This from Matt Lerma. Thank you, Matt. He goes, when I don't when I don't know what to say, I call Evan. My favorite show is Seventh Heaven. Spurs in 7. Matt Lerma voice. Oh God.
Now you gotta say it again in the Matt
He
Lerma
paid
voice.
for
He
it. He
paid
paid
for
for
it.
it.
Go
That's
ahead.
good. Oh, I say Spurs in 7.
Oh, there you go.
Joe is upset is an understatement. Do the Matt Lerma voice. It says Pascal had 2 turnovers, and it says Spurs and says Joe, we're spoiled from the Spurs the first round, the first time around. I get it. I mean, they just need to play better. And we
Yeah,
have another incoming super chat. This one's from the Drew Show.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Drew Show, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. He goes, bring it back home so more fake fans can sell their tickets. Y'all should be mad. Why call me out for being mad? I said what I said and I stand on it. I understand, Drew. You're mad because these Spurs fans have been selling their tickets to the Knicks fans. Just try to go ahead and turn that around and get a profit. It's a bad look when you have more Knicks fans, it seems like, in attendance than your own hometown crowd. And I get that. There is something to be upset about. But I'm just saying, you're just mad, and I understand the logic behind it. But hopefully this time, Spurs fans will do a better job. Let's give them a chance, Drew. Let's give them a chance, right, Myra? That's what you always say. You're the voice of reason.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Even a third.
Hey, they're going to sell their tickets, Joe. They're going to sell the tickets.
A
regardless.
4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Yeah. I mean, so you say that the team needs to clean it up and play, better. Is that something you think that they're going to be able to do this season, or is that something that they're going to have to work over during the offseason and then come back next year? And
I think they could do that this season. I think Sean believes it too. It seems like they've been playing a little bit better as the series goes on. They're trying to figure things out. And you
Yeah.
can attribute that to them being young and they don't know a lot. They're inexperienced. I think it's just them trying to figure out how to play the Knicks. They're still a good team, and even the versions of this team that we're seeing right now, as they were
Yeah.
very young, is a really good team. Like I said before, we still have yet to see Wemby at his peak, right? And he's playing pretty
Right.
darn good. Castle
Yeah.
at his peak, Bryant. You have Dylan Harper out there. A lot of these young players, but some of them that have been playing pretty damn bad. Keldon Johnson, man, I'm ready to drop him off at the fire station, Sean. Let's pack him up in the car.
Man, it's disappointing, ain't it? I mean, I am. Look. I'm still impressed with the Spurs. I like the way they're starting the game. I'm not too fond of how it goes, like when they get kind of towards the end of the first quarter. But the way they're starting, Harper, I thought he started a great game. He came out strong. I mean, he took 18 shots. And it was funny. They were interviewing after the game, and they sit there and said, "Man, you made 1 of 8 from 3." And I love what he said. He goes, "That'll never happen again. That won't happen again. Like, I'm going to be knocking down these shots." And the confidence that he has, and not just him, but all the other young players, is pretty impressive for their age, and it just shows their maturity. Now, as far as like what Myra's saying, and do I think that they could sit there and figure things out? I mean, they have to figure it out if they want to sit there and win the finals. I do think that it's not just like what Mitch is doing. On as far as rotations goes, that's different. But you can also see a difference in what the Spurs are doing compared to the regular season, and you have to. It's playoff basketball. You're in the finals, right? But at the same time, man, you got to sit there and go, what worked for us, and how do we sit there and showcase that right now? Because right now they're getting wins, and they're putting up some points, but they're not playing Spurs basketball, and I think we can all agree on that. So they really need to sit there and I don't know, maybe they're thinking too much in it and they got too many thoughts in their head, but they really need to sit there and focus on what got them there and try and sit there and just work on that, man.
And maybe like because they haven't been here before, they're not used to this pressure from all aspects, right? The fans are on them that they have to play better and they have to win. They're up against a good team, right? And so I think them being so young and then not having experienced this pressure before, they're taking them by surprise. So now they're kind of freaking out, like, okay, we got to do better, we got to fix it. So I mean, yeah, I understand they have to fix something this season, but I think definitely for next one they're gonna be great.
Look at who's joining us. Kush. Shout
Oh,
out to you, Kush. He
shout
says
out
everyone's
Kush.
favorites. He goes, everyone's favorite Rockets fan is here. He goes, Spurs should have won all 3 games. Knicks have been resilient enough that they stayed in each game and are tough to put away.
Hmm.
Sounds like he's a Rockets fan more than he is I mean, not a Rockets, but a New York Knicks fan. It's like he wants the
He's
Knicks to
an
win.
anti-Spurs fan.
Yeah, I get that.
Anyone that
I
plays
get
the
that.
Spurs, he's for.
I get that. So I'm going to tell him when the Spurs win and they tie the series up, I'm going to say, cry harder, ho.
Look at this one from Gunter Forever. But why the fire station though? I'm a firefighter. How can we help him play better?
You can
Take
help
our
him play
back.
better by taking him in, adopt him, put him to work.
Take him away from us.
Yeah, let him go. And we got an incoming super chat from Spurs Ann.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Spurs Ann. We appreciate your super chat. He says Mike Brown saying he never saw a discrepancy in foul shooting ever. Didn't he assist? He was an assistant coach for the Warriors. Hello, he goes D Green. But Mike Brown was an assistant coach for the Spurs. He went on to go ahead and coach the Cavaliers. Didn't he go and do something, I think, with the Lakers? I mean, he's well traveled. He's been all over the league, and now he's found a home in the New York Knicks, and he's taken that team all the way to the NBA Finals. Good for Mike Brown, but at the same time, he's whining, complaining, and this is just something that's stupid to me. That smells of desperation. Like, oh man, they might have found us out. I got to find an edge somehow. Let me go ahead and complain. That way we can get some extra foul calls. It's stupid.
But didn't the Spurs do the same thing with how much they were sitting there and bodying Wendy, pulling on him, knocking him down, and we were doing that. And I don't think Mike Brown's necessarily doing this. I think he just wants to be heard so that they can sit there and focus more. But as far as the fouls goes, as far as what's going on with Brunson and some of the other players, man, we're just giving back to what's happening in Wemby all game long.
Yeah, we got another incoming.
Wemby takes a beating more than anybody else in the NBA, in my opinion. And you got to sit there and what, we're just supposed to sit there and just look away from that?
Take it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We got an incoming super chat from Jason. Appreciate you, Jason.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Jason. He goes, you say the fire station. What side of town, though? There's one right around the corner from me. Right around the corner, right here off of Marbach. Right by the HEB. You could drop them off over there. And look at, they're asking, where's Dee Dee, Sean?
Dee Dee? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't think she's even working today. I didn't see her when I was putting her on the chat. Man, what about Fox's play? What's your take on Fox's play, man? I mean, we got to talk about this guy right here.
Oh, man. So Fox, he's been a little disappointing, man. I want to see him be more consistent. Now, I don't know if it's because he has that high ankle sprain that's still bothering him. He looked a little better in this last game, in game 3. But you need to see more consistency out of your highest paid player. Somebody that's supposed to come in here and help your team get some of these victories, especially in the playoffs. You're looking at the finals right now. He needs to go out there and produce. I don't know what the problem is or what's going on with him, but why is he looks shook. He looks scared out there. Shoot the ball. Like, what are you doing, man? If your ankle's hurting you, you don't have to drive in. I know you're quick, but you can also shoot. You have a jump shot to your game. Start using it. I don't understand. Let's attack, 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 attack. The attacking mentality is one way that Mitch is trying to combat that zone. But you can also combat the zone and save that energy by being more efficient on the offensive end. Just knock down a jumper. That's all you got to do. Look for a good shot, a quality shot, give it to the open man, maybe create some space like I said, playing fundamental basketball and knock down a jumper. Starts, spreading out that floor, spacing it out. Now you have time to go inside and work. You can go ahead and have Wemby enter the paint now. And the other thing, an observation, you tell me, Sean, why does Mitch have Wemby start going and guarding the 3-point line? Why? He's better off in the paint, and we talked about this last night. Why is Wemby being a wing defender? Why is he a wing defender guarding a smaller player? Get your ass inside the paint and be a rim protector. They do that because they draw Wemby out to the 3-point line, and then the Knicks just go ahead and just score at will inside the paint because Wemby's not there no more. Mitch sees this happening. He doesn't do anything about it. I don't get it, Sean. What's going on?
I don't either. And even their players, like after the game when they were talking to him, they said, "Look, we all know Wemby plays best when he's down low." Yet again, he starts that way every single game, but then he tends to just gravitate towards that 3-point line. It's happening day in. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like, why isn't Mitch sitting there and pulling this guy aside and saying, "Look, you need to stay down low"? But at the same time, we've talked about you got to sit there and create that space for him. You got to help him get there, whether you're doing some screens or disguising stuff in different ways. But he needs to find his way down low. He needs to sit there and force his will, and he needs to sit there and put up some more points. For Fox, though, I mean, Fox is 4 for 14. He's 0 for 5 for 3-point. I mean, that's just horrible. And the thing is, you could sit there and look at it wasn't just Fox, Vassell towards late in the game, missing uncontested threes. This kind of stuff can happen, especially when you're trying to close out the games.
Exactly. Myra, your
Yeah.
observations of Wemby not playing inside the paint when he's supposed to go ahead and be the rim protector, sitting out by the 3-point line. What do you think?
I'm with Celeste. She says he's 12 foot tall. Why is he not under the basket? I'll never understand. I know I watched the game and it was just open. Like the Knicks should just go and do whatever. And he should have been there to block it like he has in the past. And every time he's been able to do that, we've had a good turnout on the games. So yeah, it doesn't make sense why Mitch isn't coaching him in that part. And then with Fox, I have no comment.
Well, they were saying somebody was sticking up for him, and they were saying, well, he's helping your other players. And I'm like, that's not the point. The point is that the guy's the highest paid player on this team. Why are you not producing? You got your money, and then at that point, you just put you on a
Give up.
milk carton. Like, come on, go out there and produce. Like he never went past, I think it was like the first round when he was with the Sacramento Kings. Barely had any wins, playoff wins. Comes to the Spurs. He's injured his first season. He comes in this season healthy. And now look what happened. This team goes all
Yeah.
the way to the NBA Finals. Fox has never been there before, even though he's a veteran. You would think he would have a better showing than this. Do you really want to win this game? Right now, it's a battle of wills. Who really wants to win? And right now, the Knicks came out and they showed that they were a better team in those first two games. They really wanted it more than the Spurs. Now in game 3, the Spurs said, you know what? We're tired of losing. We're going to find a way to win. And they did. They took care of business. They finally got the stops they needed in the fourth quarter, and they got a win. Great. Now do that again for game 4. You're very capable of doing it. I think what's happening at times is that the Spurs are their own worst enemy. The
Yeah.
mistakes that they keep making are all self-inflicted. If they can clean those things up, we wouldn't even be talking about a 5-point victory or 4-point victory, whatever. It'd be double digits. It'd be done, and it'd be a game over. You don't even have to worry about that. You could go ahead and just eat the clock, make them foul you, and it's a free throw contest from then on out. The Spurs, they need to do better. I don't know how you make them play better as a team, other than it starts with Coach Mitch going out there, calling them out, showing them film, and telling them, look, these are all the mistakes you all have been making. If y'all can clean this up, we wouldn't even be in a close game. You would be able to sustain your lead at 12 points. They get up by 12, and then it's gone as fast as they got it, because the Knicks start going ahead and making threes. The Spurs don't want to come out and defend. Shamit, for example, they're just letting that brother shoot open threes, uncontested open threes. Why?
The guy went 1 for 8.
No, but I'm saying they let him shoot.
8 for
They've
3.
been letting him shoot uncontested open threes, and that's a problem. It's not just Shamit. It's like some of the other players for the Knicks. They get out and they're just shooting uncontested open threes. That's a problem. Like the Spurs aren't coming out and defending. They did a better job in the fourth quarter when they started going out and they started really defending the wing and making it hard for the Knicks to get off a 3-point shot. That's what they should have been doing since the beginning of the game.
I think the Spurs have done great defensively. If you sit there and look at what they've done, because really it's OG right now, and
Yeah,
you lost everybody. What'd you
I
do?
didn't do nothing. There, we're back.
Jeez,
OG,
I was like,
you
what
have-
happened?
Goodness, the way Myra says it.
Goodness.
But you have to give it up for Castle, man, and what he's done defensively. I give this guy a lot of crap on the offensive side, sometimes on the turnovers or the dumb plays that he does.
Yeah,
But he came out strong. He made some great plays early on. Defensively, Brunson. What is he taking? Like they said, like 80 shots so far for the series, and his shooting percentage is way down. So obviously, what he's doing is working, and it's not just him. You know, when he's off rotation, then you got Harper who can come and defend, Vassell who's been doing a great job all playoff long. So I think you got to give hats off to the Spurs and what they've done defensively, especially with Towns. Man, Towns had 11 points yesterday off 4-10 shooting, and didn't have much going on till like sometime in the end of the game. So I see what you're saying, Joe, a little bit but I thought defensively they did great.
yeah. And this guy
Yeah.
Silver Wolf's in here sticking up for
I
the
agree.
team
I
because
agree
we're
with
giving our
Silver
opinions.
I
What
agree with
do you
Silver
say?
Wolf Adventures.
I don't. I
he's
mean,
not-
everybody can have their opinion, but at the end of the day, we see what we see because we've been watching this team for a while. I understand that they've never been here before, this young core. I get that. All I'm saying is that they got to go ahead and play better. This is the thing. When you get to an NBA Finals, you can't take it for granted because you don't know when you're going to get back there. They can't say, "Oh, we're going to be back here next year." That might not happen. Maybe there's an injury. Something happens. They might not be back there the year after. What if there's another injury? Something happens. They get knocked out of the playoffs. So you can't take these opportunities for granted. You got to really go out there and do your best to try to win because you never know when you're going to be back in the NBA Finals again. The path to the NBA Finals is always hard for either team that's there. So the Spurs need to capitalize on that.
I think another thing they need to look at is like Wemby, and how many times do you really lose the rebound, first of all, when you're the first one out there on a rebound, right, for a free throw? And how many times do you actually win it when you're in the middle, right? Like, why don't we rest this guy more? Let him stay back. That way he's not
What is happening?
I don't know. That way he doesn't have to sprint back. That's one way to sit there and keep the guy in there longer. But I just think, they gotta figure something out to keep this guy on the floor, because what he's doing defensively, and it's not just the blocks that he gets, but it's everything that happens when people are driving into the lane and they're looking and they're just saying, no, I'm gonna head out. It ain't gonna happen right now. And that block that he had also, good Lord. Joe
And we
knows
got
that.
another incoming super chat here from the Drew Show. So thank you, Drew.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate the support, Drew. He says, let's be real. He says, Victor can be an Uber player with gifts from upon high until he does better than 5 chips. He says 6 finals, 20 consecutive season playoffs, and 50 plus wins. Ain't nothing. Respect him.
Why you keep cutting me off, Joe?
I don't know. You keep
If
cutting
you hate me,
yourself
just
off.
say
It
that.
ain't me.
I'm not even doing anything.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
Just saying.
It's that Conroe internet,
It's that Conroe.
No,
internet,
I'm
man.
not even in Conroe. See?
that cricket
What did
internet.
you say? I live in Humble.
In Atascocita.
The
in
H is
Humble.
silent.
The H is silent. Shut
Oh
up.
my God. I'm looking at all the comments coming in.
They're going in high.
No, I'm reading them right now.
I'm trying to keep up and I can't.
Yeah, look at this is one comment that I do agree with Silver Wolf Ventures. Is all the Spurs need to do is settle down, keep their poise, stay focused, play ball as they did all year. The Knicks are really not that. I agree with
That's
this
all
comment.
we're saying.
I really
That's
do
all
agree
we're
with this
saying.
comment because at the end of the day, as I had said before, a lot of the things that the Spurs are doing out there on the court are all self-inflicted. If they could just calm down, play more under control instead of trying to attack the basket, putting their head down, going out of control, and then they get caught in no man's land and they try to kick the ball out and it turns into a turnover. Like if you could play a little bit more under control and find find the times to attack, and other times look for the open man to go ahead and just knock down a jumper. They would have more balance to their offense.
Hey, but didn't the Knicks surprise you? Because how many people were sitting there saying that whoever wins the West is going to win the NBA Finals? We sat there and said that is it. It's a done deal, right? Nobody can
Yeah.
sit there and match up with OKC. Nobody can match up with the Spurs, and yet here we are down 2-1, fighting for our life. We could sit there and say the Knicks aren't that good, but I mean they're leading in the finals, aren't they?
They're leading in the finals because they've played better than the Spurs. There's no denying that. But the Spurs are capable of playing a lot better than they've shown, especially in those first two games.
Yeah, we need everyone else. We need the others to step up. That's who
Yeah.
it is. Everyone else. I mean, again, these shots that they're getting, they're not contested. They're wide open.
Yeah.
They're looking
And
straight at the bucket, and they're just missing every single one of these.
the Spurs bench needs to show up. That's the problem in this series. And it's been a problem in the OKC series. The bench is getting outplayed. They're MIA. You know what? I never thought I'd say this, but I need to see me some more of the Toyota Corolla, man. We
You
need
need
some
some
more
more
Barnes out there.
Thank you. Joe needs to see him some nasty.
Yeah. Look at Myra. She's all goodness.
Goodness, I was thinking it before I said.
What? That's from Coach Pop. That's not nothing crazy.
I didn't say it was. God.
Myra, you angry today? You
I'll
need
never
to,
do
you need
that.
to go
I'm
get your
tired.
coffee.
I'm just
I'm
quoting our
tired and I have
mom.
not had caffeine. Okay,
Yes.
don't
Okay.
mess with me.
Yes, ma'am.
You're
My
all
country caffeine.
all of it.
My gas station caffeine.
Ew.
Why didn't you go get Dutch before you get on the show? You usually do.
That's
Because I drink
Me?
black coffee.
No, I'm telling Myra.
Oh, I was gonna say I drink. I'm like
because
a,
I woke up late. I just had enough time to get ready and then jump on here.
See, that's what happens when you don't drink your coffee. You angry.
oh,
Yes,
Angry today.
I am. I own that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna use the super chest to get Myra some coffee.
Yes.
yeah.
And look at this. Poor Pond's in the game. He says Joe wants to put a V8 in the Corolla. Why not? The Toyota Corolla got an oil change, the air filter change, like they do at
Tune up.
the quick lube. You know, when they bring out the air filter, they're like, "Look at your air filter." I'm like, "Come on."
Man, I didn't even
Exactly.
realize he really didn't play until the end of the game when I was just like, wait, I never saw Barnes in there. Or if he
Yeah.
was, I don't remember him in there.
Yeah, Barnes hasn't gotten a lot of burn. Carter Bryant hasn't gotten a lot of burn. You know, they haven't gotten a lot of minutes.
Man, Carter Bryant came out and hit a good three, right? Great start. And then he goes and just does stupid fouls. He's just going over there trying to play bully ball. And then he gets himself out of the game. It's like, bro, get your head back in the game. Hopefully he doesn't hear this.
Yeah, hopefully not, man. But you know, let's show some of the video of these Knicks fans, man, and how they were reacting after this game, after their
They
loss.
were leaving. They were leaving early.
Heading for the look at how they're acting. This is in Bryant Park, the watch party. This watch party was canceled outside
Not
of
the
Madison Square
stick.
Garden and moved to Bryant Park. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
The tree branch is.
That looks like Market Square during
Yeah, you got
Fiesta.
this fool dressed up as a freaking superhero. I don't know what that is, but whatever.
No, sir. I'm getting myself out of there.
You know, Spurs fans now. And even
You can't even go to enjoy a game. Look at this.
like we ain't doing that to them. But
That's so sad.
there's our girl Carolina. Shout out
Carolina.
to you, CT.
San Antonio
Dude.
Unite, man. Let's make our way Saturday downtown.
Yeah, look at the schedule that's up here for the next 7 days. You know, we were talking about what's going on in the world of sports besides just the NBA Finals. And
World
you got
Cup on
game.
Thursday.
Yeah, look at you got game 4 of the NBA Finals on Wednesday. Today you have the Stanley Cup Finals kickoff. And then
Thursday.
you have Thursday, June 11th, the World Cup begins. So I know that's going to be a big thing. And then you're looking at this too, and then you have a launch, right? You have on Friday. I want to see this movie, by the way, Sean. If we have time, I want to go see it. I want to go see Disclosure Day. It debuts Friday, June the 12th. I do want to see that, but I don't know. We'll probably be at the beach.
They
And
showed a
then
lot of the previews during the game, but I couldn't really catch
yeah,
them because
yeah,
I have Ariel got home and then she was like, "Daddy, go get me some food. Daddy, I need a drink." I was like, "Oh,
yeah. There you go,
Valentina
daddy
needs."
duty. And then Saturday, June 13th, we got the NBA finals that are going to be happening. Hopefully, it's just going to be game 5, the pivotal game 5, because the Spurs will even the series up. And then, of course, you have Sunday things going on: Barcelona Grand Prix, UFC Freedom 250. They have a Stanley Cup Finals. So there's a good week of sports here for
Sports.
all the sports fans. Yeah,
Mhm.
and look at that Stanley Cup Final had been fire. Spurs and why no likey Danny Green? She's saying. I guess some people don't like Danny Green. Danny Green, when he was in his prime, he was a really good role player for the Spurs, knocking down threes. So was Patty Mills. But as players get older and that usefulness starts to leave, they leave the team, they move on without them. But then you're left with the memories of, hey, look at how good Danny Green was at a time. Same thing with Patty Mills. So they're always going to be beloved players here on the fan with the fan base. And look at Joy Connie saying, when is the soccer talk?
I'm trying to get other sports in here, but Joe's
We're
fighting me
trying.
on
We're
it.
trying.
No.
Antonio Ornelas says he wants to see that disclosure day too. He goes, let's go see some Emily Blunt. Okay.
Well, if you want to go watch some Stanley Cup, Anchor Bar usually has quite a few watch parties for the Stanley Cup. They get a huge following over there, and we were there for my brother's birthday, and we could barely get the Spurs game on there. They had pretty much every TV on hockey. So if you want to go check it out, go to the Anchor Bar. There's a good spot to go watch some hockey. And I'm looking forward to the World Cup, Joe.
And look at this. GC3. He says soccer talk Z's. He's getting bored.
Sleeping.
No.
Myra, did you play
Goodness.
soccer?
No.
No. You don't do outdoor
Mm-mm.
things?
No, I was a band nerd.
You're a band nerd. You played,
I
did
was
you
a
play an
ch-
instrument?
I played quite a few instruments, yes.
Really?
But
Let
I
me get
played the
clarinet.
keyboard, no,
Yeah.
keyboard, saxophone, the flute,
Okay.
and then I
Okay.
was a cheerleader too.
I was
Yeah.
a
What?
I was a percussionist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you were in band and then you were
Mhm.
a cheerleader? Why am I just
Mhm.
finding this out?
And I told you yesterday, didn't we go down the freaking archive of Myra
Yeah.
yesterday?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
we got to I got to see some of your past endeavors there. I was like, "What? Look at my friend. I'm
The
finding out more and more
stories.
about you."
I know.
There's many layers to Myra.
Many.
They said soccer talk.
Gotta
That's when
play
I
that
was
on the coach.
started folding socks.
Y'all are
This
the
person says
worst.
Danny Green happened to be Kawhi Leonard's mouthpiece when Leonard couldn't
Mhm.
even speak to the organization. Today, Green plays innocent. I knew one of the assistant coaches at the time. Golf talk, Sean. That's what Greg is saying.
Golf talk for what, the U.S. Open finals?
There you
U.S.
go.
Open.
You're in your element.
Oh, you're a golfer, Sean?
Well, I play golf. As far as following it, I probably stopped watching it years ago, and for me, I grew up, when Tiger Woods was just coming out, and to see him play, it was incredible, and to see like all these other guys just chasing one person, it was great, man. You had, David Duval, who just kind of disappeared, back then, and then some other people started coming around, whether it was Rory, Jordan Smith, and others, and it's really hard. So you gotta give it to Scheffler, man. To sit there and hold the number one spot for so long is pretty darn amazing, and it's hard to do. And I think what happens, because you can see it, like when you have Kopeka, who sits there and just coming in and winning majors, right? You start getting all this money, and it's your focus really on golf all the time, or you're sitting there saying, "Hey, I got some money to spend," right? And I think that's what's hard. And it's not just in golf; it's in every single sport there is. Once you see that money come in, it's hard to sit there and say, "I'm just going to sit there and not enjoy it. And I'm going to sit there and just practice all day long." And I think that's what makes the great players so good, whether it be Jordan or like I said, Tiger Woods at the time. So Scotty Scheffler, man, I got to give it to the guy, man. That boy, that guy can play.
Yeah, look at our girl Celise is in the chat. Shout out to you, Celise. She goes, "Is this a free for all? Let's
Right?
include college
Fucking
football."
horns.
There you go. Hook 'em horns.
If
Can't
you
wait
want
for the season.
to college stuff, man, you got to get Alex in this chat, man. We've been trying to get Alex on this podcast for quite some time.
Oh my God. We do
Joy-Con is
need to
falling
go ahead.
asleep.
Yes. There's like, okay. Calm down.
Jason sent a super chat that
Oh,
you
did he?
ignored. Yeah,
Did it get buried?
Got buried.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here comes the money.
And here comes Jason with the 4.99 super chat. He says, "Here's $5 for Myra to get better Wi-Fi. Dang Houston silver teeth internet.
Oh my lord, that's awesome.
Whatever.
She's on that cricket internet over there. You got to get
I am
better.
not. I told you I have Xfinity.
We're gonna call it cricket internet
Whatever.
just to make you mad."
Whatever.
And look, we had this. This was the game play of the game for me, where you had Harper putting OG Ananobi on a poster. He got free, and look what happened. Toma. This is a beautiful play.
Yeah.
See, I need to see more of this happening. But again, these players are trying to start to kind of figure things out. I think they figured out a lot of things near the end of the game against the Knicks, and how they can go ahead and attack them and be a little bit more successful. And I want to see this carry over to a pivotal game 4 on Wednesday. Where you going to be? The important thing is, where's everybody going to be watching the game at? I know, Myra, you're going to be in your pajamas. You're going to be watching the
No,
game.
I'm actually probably gonna go out and watch the game somewhere.
Shut up. For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pluckers VIP, here we come.
VIP. Here we come.
We got some
Who do we
shit
have?
here.
Who do we have here?
It's Jaden, man. It's Jaden.
Hey, Jaden.
Hey, I'm a basketball player myself, but last night, still some mistakes that they could have worked on. Even though it was a dub, honestly, they're still young, so they still have a lot to work on.
Yeah, that they do. They need to go ahead and play better. Like I said, the Spurs have been self-inflicting their own wounds. They need to go ahead and clean a lot of their, I guess, mistakes up. If they do that, this would be a lot better as far as the Spurs being a little bit more efficient with their offense and being able to dispatch the Knicks by double digits at least and sustain the leads. That they get complacent and there's a lack of communication on the court at times. And instead of coming over with the help defense never shows up and get a player going free, slam dunk, or they go ahead and get an and one and get to the free throw line. And those little mistakes are critical, especially when the Spurs are in like a third quarter situation, fourth quarter situation with the lead, and then it starts to dwindle because players are getting free, being able to go and shoot an uncontested three, or like we had yesterday, OG Anunoby hit a corner three, pivotal corner three, as time was winding down there, and Dylan Harper did the right thing, and he just put his hands up, guarded him, didn't foul him, so it could be a 4-point opportunity. All you can do is tip your hat. Somebody makes a shot, a tough shot. It was better offense, but they need to be a little bit more consistent with their defense and play like they did, right, Myra, at the end of the game where they were playing real good defense and they were swarming the Knicks. They need to do that for 48 minutes.
Exactly.
Where's that been?
The beginning. Exactly. I've always said that. I said that we would always start slow, and then second half is when we would, start going hard, when we should have done that from the beginning.
These guys are too much. They go, who is that? Sean's son?
Hey, Sam knows. Sam's in the chat saying, "What's up, Jaden?" No, Jaden, where have you played ball, Jaden?
So I played high school. I played college at UTD. Then I transferred to an NAIA school in Dallas still. It's Nelson University now. And then I played in Greece for 3 months. So I understand the whole tempo of like a tough crowd, a tough industry. So I get the way they feel. They're young, they're fresh. They just made it to the finals as their, like, in quotes, first year as a team together.
Yeah.
Fox is a vet. I get it. But he also wanted it, and he has to also show that he wants it more than Brunson. They came in the league at dang near the same time, so it's all about who wants it more at the end of the day.
Look at somebody says Jaden knows ball.
Jaden knows.
Jaden knows ball. All right, thank you.
Hey,
Jaden.
that's one of the things.
Appreciate
If you're
you,
going to
man.
work with PF Chang's, you have to know basketball.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Oh my God, they're saying he kind of looks like Caruso.
Kevin Johnson.
Oh, they're telling him to put on a bandana. Headband.
Headband.
It could be Caruso.
He looks a little bit like Caruso.
Bro, I got it.
Bro, our chat's wild, man.
Yeah, the
Like
people in the chat have been
crazy.
wild. Myra's been a little fiery today. She needs to go get some coffee.
I do. I'm going as soon as we finish this.
You're gonna secure. Well, you didn't even post anything. Usually you do on Twitter.
I
Secured.
know I post every
Secured.
day. I didn't secure anything this morning,
I
so there was
know.
nothing for me to post. But after this, I'm going straight to Dutch.
Are you wearing another Astros jersey?
Yes. Oh, I'm wearing my 5'6" Altuve jersey
That brother
because
ain't
he's
5'6".
5'6".
He is not 5'6".
Oh,
Like
God,
5'2".
With
whatever.
cleats on, maybe that brother's 5'3".
Hey man, leave us short people alone, bro.
There ain't no way he's 5'6". No mames.
5'6", bro. It's just everyone is like 6'4", 6'7". He's standing next to him.
Tony, I need you to stop.
Ah,
Okay, stop. God,
No, come on.
y'all are so
It is
annoying.
not-
Blocked.
not over here.
Blocked. See,
look
this
at
is
Silverwood.
why you get in the
Eminem.
problems that you get
Yo.
into because you don't know how to
is that
shut up.
Eminem?
Hey, last night we asked Joe, can the Spurs win? And he kind of dodged that question.
I told you yesterday. I said I believe they can win. I said they will win on Wednesday.
Jaden, they winning?
Most definitely. They're not losing 3 back-to-back at home. There's no way. They're coming in home fresh.
There goes that internet
The
again.
Comro
You need to
internet,
stop
man.
cutting me off.
I'm not. It's you.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not doing it either. It ain't me.
The tempo's high.
Sure.
Shauna
telling
getting
you.
kicked out is just you.
If y'all hate me, just say that.
It's definitely
It's just
So
you.
me and Jaden are
Cricket
gonna let
internet.
y'all finish off the show because we gotta open up here in 10 minutes.
All right, I'll do that.
All right.
All right, y'all.
was fun.
Bye.
Peace out.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
All right. You out of here, Sean?
Yeah, I gotta open up.
All right. I'll see you later. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Kevin Hart.
Tony, sorry,
Oh
I'm
my
blunt.
God,
That's like his
Tony, stop it, bro.
freaking
What are we
response to
doing?
everything.
What are we doing? What are we
Look,
doing?
don't get me started, okay? I haven't had caffeine. Y'all don't want these problems.
Oh my God. We're gonna go ahead and
Moving
give-
on.
We're gonna give a shout out to PF Change real quick so Myra can calm the hell down and then we'll be back. Bye. PF Chang's La Cantera, San Antonio's premier destination for dinner, date night, or happy hour. Enjoy one of their signature dishes, such as the Singapore street noodles, sesame chicken, or Chang's spicy chicken, or their infamous Chang's chicken lettuce wraps, which are delicious, by the way. You can enjoy all this while you're dining in an Asian-inspired atmosphere. And make sure to enjoy the new outdoor patio and try some of PF Chang's signature cocktails and drinks during happy hour, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. PF Chang's La Cantera is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast. And shout out to PF Chang's La Cantera. We appreciate everything they do. Go out there and see our boy, Sean Quintero. You just saw him right now. He had to leave to go ahead and open up the store or open up the restaurant. But if you go out there, tell him the Area 210 sent you. And like I said, maybe Sean will hook you up with something nice. Just
He said,
as a
stop
thank
giving
you.
discounts.
Giving
Stop
discounts.
giving discounts on his behalf.
Yeah, we're getting discounts on Sean's behalf here. So go out there and tell him, holler at Sean, tell him the Area 210 sent you. So let's go ahead and get back to our Spurs talk here.
I hate them. Why are y'all like this?
Why do pretty girls like to ask, why do you hate me?
Because
Oh my God. You all are crazy, man. I swear.
no love connect. I like to be single. It's hot girl
Oh,
summer, and it's what does Mike call it? Teacher mating season.
oh my God. Toxica's podcast. I like that. I like that.
Coming up.
That says, who's taller, Jose Altuve or Tyrion Lannister? Tyrion Lannister.
Y'all need to leave my Altuve alone.
Poor Myra. Go get Dutch.
See, Celeste knows. She knows what I'm
Oh
going
my
through.
God. Bring out that emergency Keurig for real. You know what? You don't make your own coffee at home. You've tried
Never. I
this.
have it. I have an espresso machine. I have a Keurig. I have all the stuff to make my coffee at home. Do I do it?
What do you
No.
say? No. What do you say? As Myra, make your own coffee. That's ghetto.
That's ghetto. I tried the other day because I didn't feel like driving.
You didn't finish
It was
your
raining.
coffee.
It was raining or something. I was like, okay, I'll make
Yes.
my own coffee. I did it. I took 2 sips and I was like, this ain't it.
Yeah. You didn't even finish it. You're like, I didn't even drink it.
No, I didn't. I literally took two sips and I was like, okay, I'm done.
That should be a podcast that you and Celeste do together. Los Toxicas.
Write that down. Write that down.
Los
Yes.
Toxicas
Toxicast
podcast.
podcast, where all we do is talk shit. Yes. We'd have stories for days.
Oh my
Agreed.
God. For
So at least we'll
days.
talk. We'll talk.
Oh yeah. That would be interesting. Or how you say it. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Oh my God. But I'm looking at everything else that's popping off right now, things going on social media. But one of the things that we talked about yesterday,
Yeah.
and it came to fruition, Myra,
But
was President Trump was in attendance yesterday. So security was
I
at a
told you.
all-time
Mhm.
high, right? They had went ahead and blocked off the whole area around Madison Square Garden. They were even like having the Secret Service be like real strict and like scrutinizing everybody that was going in, whether you were a player, whether you were media. They were looking at everybody's iPads, their AirPods, everything had to be scrutinized and checked and double checked. And then President Trump comes in, and all the fans were booing him. And then they show
As
him
they
later
should.
on, and he show a picture of him. And I want to show it to you,
It's
everybody.
a video.
It's
Yeah.
like a video, and he fell asleep.
I told y'all.
He fell asleep
I
at the
told
game
y'all.
in a suite. He was crashed the hell out, and there it is. Está dormido, man.
And look,
Everybody
the other
there
one's
tired.
yawning.
Everyone tired. I mean, it's late over there. It's past all their bedtimes. He's
Yeah.
old.
Someone showed I can't remember who that I follow showed a picture of employees of MSG in line to get into. I think it was like an over an hour wait to get screened and everything to
Jeez.
just get to work. I would have called in.
There were like, yeah, you were saying like even the employees, right? Employees had to go through the same security and all that. It took them forever to get there. It took the players forever to get in. The media members took them forever to get in. I'm sure Carolina had to go through security as
I need
well.
to ask her what she went
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
I'll call her. I'm gonna see if she's available today. I'll call her and ask her.
Yeah.
Um, and not only that, but then you had like all the fans trying to get there. And it's like a TSA check-in, right? So can you imagine all these fans trying to get into Madison Square Garden and they have to go through all the security? You have to arrive like 2 hours ahead of time, maybe longer, right? Be waiting in line just to get in there. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous.
Pay all that money to go through that.
Yeah. Your $5,000 tickets, and you have to do all this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild. Just because he wanted to show up.
And they were saying that he was bad luck because they won. So I'm like, I guess.
I'll take it.
I look at Mikey Mendez is in here. What's up, Mikey? How you doing? Our boy showed up to ball in front of Trump. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Farzan, I hope there was no cavities.
Cavity searches.
That would be
That's funny.
the one that get pulled over and they'd be like, "Hey, what you got here? What you got over here?" Oh
What you
my God,
got?
Tony, stop it with that picture, bro. We ain't showing that. I'm being honest with you, man.
Is it the same one from yesterday?
Yes, I'm not
You
showing
see?
that.
You see why
I'm not showing that, dude.
I cannot. You keep
No.
poking the bear and then you want
Yeah.
to sit there and cry.
I'm not doing that. But y'all can send us more stuff if you want to. We have the media share. So if you'd like to go ahead and share any like pictures or links with us, things that you think would be interesting in the context of the show, go ahead and text that to wow, that's Mike. Sorry. Go ahead
We're
and
not
text
giving him
us at
promo. He's not even here.
391-9164. So text us at 830-391-9164 so we can go ahead and share any of the things coming through the media share.
Keep it G.
Yes, please be respectful.
Don't be starting shit.
I was like, we ain't trying to start nothing here. We're trying to be respectable. Trying to be
Drew show.
respectable.
Trying is the key word.
So, Myra, were you happy with your baby daddy castle yesterday?
I'm always happy with my baby daddy. He can do no wrong in my eyes. Okay, he's trying his best. Y'all cut him some slack. He is trying his best. Okay, he's under a lot of pressure.
Maybe you just need to go. He needs a good home cooked meal. Needs somebody to give
I
him
got you.
a
I
back
got you, man.
scratch. Fresh back scratchers that you got right there.
I do fresh back scratchers.
I don't know what's going on today. This thing just seems to be stuck.
Yeah,
It's frozen right now. I don't know what happened with it. And I try to do my best with clearing out all the cache and cookies and all that stuff from this browser, but mira. Yet here we are. Oh
we,
Lord.
I can't.
I know. It's all sorts of like little tech issues that have been going on today. I don't know what's been going on. I'm
And the
trying to get
chat is
everything.
going.
There we go. Now we're going. Now we're going. Chat is popping off. Let's see what's going on there. Oh God.
I did it for you. You did what for me?
Why not? No. We're not showing that, Tony. Castle
Um,
plays tough, finishing at the rim and one. Gourmet weenie and bread meal for Castle.
no, I can cook. Okay, don't do me.
Can you? Really?
Yeah, I can cook.
And what do we
That's one
see?
thing my mama taught me.
Salsa Verde says she got to get out of here. She'll see us
Bye,
later.
boo.
Bye, Celise.
I'll text you.
Now we'll see you later. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I want to see what else is popping off here.
I know I was trying to scroll because I had some like I'll go and I'll bookmark certain things and then
Mm-hmm.
somehow I lost it.
There was a lot of good things that you can take away from yesterday's game,
Everyone,
though, as a
yeah,
Spurs fan.
everyone's posting that video of that guy that you showed. One was like, "This is the most sore loser shit I've ever seen."
Of
Facts.
what the
The
Knicks
guy
fans
being
being dumb.
attacked, yeah,
Yeah,
attacking the
the
yeah,
Spurs fan.
yeah,
That's typical rat behavior out there, out of them New York Knicks fans. But they
which I
come
don't
over
get.
here and they
Like
want us to bow down to them. Like, no, you Spurs
exactly,
fans, for one, need to stop selling the tickets to these New York Knicks fans that don't give a shit about you. Y'all trying to turn
yeah,
around and make a quick buck, and it's like, you know what? Just go and watch the game. Go
yeah,
watch the game yourself. Stop letting these guys invade the Frost Center. It's a bad look
yeah,
all around. And then they're like, the Spurs lost the first two games. Well, stop selling your tickets. It felt more like you were in Madison Square Garden than you were in San Antonio. Shame on y'all.
exactly.
That's y'all's
And
fault.
then I've always said this, like I love, right? I love sports. I'm all into the competitiveness. I will go, toe to toe with an opposing fan. But at the end of the day, it's just sports. Whether they win or they lose, that don't pay my bills. That does not pay this mortgage. It does not pay, you know what I mean? Like it's not life changing for me. So for them to get that upset to where they're physically attacking an opposing fan, that's crazy. That should be studied because that's it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's just how they usually act out there. And they want us to treat them nice.
Yeah.
And look at Spurzan saying, Joe, did you hear Davon when he said that all the games were away games? That was some shade. We deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh, Brunson Wemby push. I saw that. I saw Wemby push Brunson. And then, there were other little instances of Spurs players getting into it. This is starting to get heated. Spurs are out there, and so are the Knicks players. Both want to go ahead and win. They're very competitive. So now you got guys bucking up against one another. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're trying to go ahead and get under their skin, and it's working. So let's go ahead and show the super chat from Jason.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Thank you, Jason. He says, when Castle is bad, it's Stefan. When he's great, it's Stefan.
True or false, Myra?
Family Matters reference.
I love that show.
You watch Family Matters? Urkel?
Yeah. I watched it the other day actually. I was watching it. I love that show.
What was your favorite episode? Urkel in space?
No, I don't know why this scene is embedded in my brain where he's trying to help out and he has like this long like pole of something, and he's like moving forward, and he breaks the window, and then he's like turns around and he breaks like something else. Like he just keeps turning around and breaking stuff. I'm like, that
Jeez.
is such a him thing.
Yeah. That Brunson push was not called because they called I guess they called the foul and Keldon to the left of them, so the refs didn't see it. And
They're
look, we
still
got
on this
another incoming super
Altuve.
chat.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And this one's from Fake Killer. Thank you for the super chat. He goes, "We're beating up Knicks fans in Game 5 again." I need to show that one. SGA's 2026 Urkel with all his floppy facts. Did I do that?
Facts. Did I do
Woo.
that? Someone should do that. That is so funny. Someone should make that meme.
With Brunson flopping, did I do that?
Did I do that?
Oh yeah, so this is the play that everybody's talking about. Foul or no foul, Myra? What do you think? Let's
No.
show it. It's a toma.
Dang. No, he deserved it. But that's just me being petty. Don't
Things-
ask me about that.
That's what I'm saying. Things are look at all this stuff going on here. This
He
is like a
said,
very
"Get outta
physical
here."
series.
Yeah.
And look
Look
at
at my baby
Keldon
daddy.
pushing Cat. You got a lot of things. You got Keldon pushing Cat.
You have too
Wemby
much
pushing
going on.
Brunson.
You have Castle trying to mediate. He's like, what's happening?
Oh my God. All sorts of
That's-
things happening on that play. And
I
Brunson
know.
bucking up like you're gonna do something. Bro, sit down. You're
Like,
not
go
even
sit
like,
down. Go cry to your dad.
get off me. I like the way that Wemby did that. You pushed him
Yeah.
down.
He's like, get the hell out of here.
Even Shaq says it ain't a foul. Russell Westbrook stole his wardrobe from Steve Urkel. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. He says, my bad. He goes, I overdid it with the joking area. Didn't mean to. Deeply offensive. All right. We're moving on, Tony. All this stuff going on. And Mikey's saying, I want Sohan to
Go
get
ahead,
minutes
see.
just so Wemby could give him an elbow.
Facts. I would love to
Mikey.
see that.
Can you imagine if Wemby and like Sohan got into it or Sohan got into it with any of the Spurs players?
That'd be
'Cause they
crazy. That'd be
pushed
like
him
pent
down.
up. That'd be like pent up tension,
Tension there,
just
yeah.
building up, and it would finally just come to a head.
Let's be honest, though. I don't think Sohan's going to sniff the court in this series. He's just
You don't
there
think
as a
so?
body.
Yeah.
Not at all. Unless the Knicks are in a blowout win and they're going to win the whole thing and they're up by 20 or 30, they'll let him out there. But other than
They'll
that,
give
I
him a
don't think he's going to
chance, yeah.
sniff the court. Yeah. But I was looking at some of the Spurs fans that they were showing from around town because it looks like they did have some honking that took place again after that Game 3 win. So we'll show what's been happening here on the streets of San Anto.
Go
Yeah.
Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
So you see the city came alive again after that Spurs victory. What do you think about the honking, Myra? You want to go honking?
I do. I'm so sad that I've never experienced that. That it just seems like so much fun to go and be over there with the peoples.
Yeah. Well, if the Spurs are going to close out the Knicks, right? Like if things go good and the guy's looking like, you know what, this is going to be a closeout game, you need
Yeah.
to come to San Antonio so you can go honking.
I will. I'll go just for that, just to say that I experienced honking.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to get your Castle jersey or your shirt. You're gonna have to have the Spurs flag or something, you know?
I want all of it. I want all the
All of
things. All of it. And I'll
the
drag
video-
the Tessie down.
Yeah, the video I was showing was courtesy of my essay. And that was for Spurs Ann because she was asking yesterday,
Yeah.
did they have honking that the Spurs go that the let's say the city go honking and all that? And they did. And everybody's agreeing with Mikey. Legendary thought, Mikey. That was a good thought, Mikey. I like that.
That's funny.
They said they should have put Sohan in so that Castle could teabag his ass.
Teabag his ass. God.
God, the honking was legendary last night. Okay. I'm in the Alamo
Go.
Ranch. I heard honking. Yeah, that's the cool thing. Like I live near that area too. And last time I was at one of my friends' house, and like Sean and Alex, they live in that area. And we went outside when they closed out OKC, and you could just hear like Petranco going crazy.
Yeah.
Petranco, it was a Marbach area, military, all of it. The whole the whole city was up for it. They were,
Have you gone honking?
yeah, I've gone honking a lot.
Yeah.
But this season, no, not so much. I want to go out there and do it. Like in the, let's say, to the capacity that I was doing that before, and the other finals runs and all that. I haven't
Yeah.
had the opportunity, but I do want to go ahead and go out there and do that.
Yeah. It looks like so much fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun. You should go and experience it at least one time. The cool thing is, like, if you get there early enough, like if you go down Military and then you park
Hmm.
on the side of the road, right, at one of these little businesses there, you get a good spot.
Yeah.
It's good just to like get out of the car, right, and just stand there on the
And
sidewalk.
watch it.
What, you have your flag waving or whatever. You're just giving people high fives, and it's a good time. You get to see all the. You really get to take it in more so than when you're driving, because when you're driving, you're just screaming and yelling and
You gotta
honking your
focus.
horn. But if like
Make sure you don't crash.
yeah, like if you take a step back though and you just kind of like get on the sidewalk and you enjoy it, it's like a whole like parade almost that's going on in front of you,
Right.
right?
Yeah. That's what I imagine that it's
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
So it's
That's
pretty
fun.
cool. Like you get to see everybody out there. Everybody's in a good mood. I have yet to have a bad experience when I've gone honking. Every time I've
Yeah.
gone honking here in San Antonio, even with my kids, I took them to Marbach when it was the 2014 uh, NBA Finals when the Spurs won. I remember we're
Hmm.
all watching it here in my area, my studio area here. And then I took my kids, all of them. We were all dressed up in Spurs gear. My daughter was wearing the Spurs flag and everything. And I had a pole, like a flag pole with the Spurs flag and all this stuff.
Hmm.
And we all took off. We went down Marbach and we got off and we got on the sidewalk there and we're giving high fives to everybody. And my daughter was waving the flag and all that. She had a good time. My sons did too. Got in the car. Then we did a little bit of honking, drove around. So it was a good experience. They're always going to remember that. So
Right.
those are core memories unlocked.
Right. That's so funny.
And Joy Khan says Joe doesn't honk with the peasants. That is a lie. I do. I go out there and have a good time.
He associates with the peasants sometimes. Sometimes we
And
associate with the peasants.
look at this. It says Far West Texas says Marbach 1604 to 410 was pretty much a parade. Fireworks at the Marbach Peter Piper. Facts. I saw that. Somebody posted videos. And there's a Peter Piper that's on Marbach that's notorious for fights and all that. That's the one that we
Really?
frequent too. Yeah, it's right around the corner from where I live. And they were popping fireworks there in the parking lot. They pop fireworks at the apartment complexes behind where I live here. And you can hear it
Yeah.
every time the Spurs win. Somebody's out there popping fireworks. The hood fireworks is what I call it. It's a
The
staple here in
hood
the Puro
fireworks.
Exit 7 area.
Yeah, it's illegal where I live to pop fireworks. So Fourth of
Really?
July and all that.
They ain't stopping us all. I'd be popping them anyway. What are they going to do? No me pasa nada.
Okay, when the cops come over here patrolling
What are they going to do? And be like, there ain't no fireworks here.
with the trash all out, there are no fireworks here.
I can prove it. It's not mine.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell them, no, it's not mine. It was somebody else. Some necios out here. I came out here to chase them out.
Jason said that I should go honking in Houston, and then
No,
Gunlock said
hombre.
that it's just a regular day in Houston with the traffic and humidity. Fact. We honk just to honk over here.
You didn't even have to crimp your hair. You just go outside and that Houston humidity will crimp it for you.
And I know, like I'm gonna go, I have to run some errands. So when I go out, this is gonna turn into freaking like a lion mane.
The lion mane Mufasa. Okay,
The lion
Mufasa.
mane will come out. Maybe I'll put on a hat and do the starter pack today.
Mikey
Calm it
saying,
down a little bit.
look at Mikey saying, JHNSB, what'd you think of last night? He'd find something to complain about. I guarantee it.
Y'all
Cable
love to
Ranch.
start drama.
Question mark. Cable
God.
Ranch. Yeah, I live near Cable Ranch, but I'm not on Cable Ranch Road. It's near me. It's legal here in San Antonio, but we don't. It's illegal here in San Antonio, he says, but we don't give a damn.
Oh, is it for fireworks?
Yeah, if you're inside the city limits, it's illegal. But if you're outside the city limits, you can go ahead and pop fireworks. And we're
Mm.
on the verge. We're on the cusp of the city limits, so it's like we're in the gray area.
There's a gray area of like if
Yeah,
you are, you're not. Yeah.
yeah. So this is what they want to see. This is what you see when you go down Military, Myra, and you go
What?
honky.
Show me.
Ahí está.
That's so cool.
You'd be like, you know what? We got to get one of those for Myra. Get you the 200 shot that you can hold in your hand.
Yeah.
You go out there and start running. You'd be
Start
tired.
running.
You'd be tired. You'd go like you would hold it up for a little bit, then you'd be like, somebody take
I'm
it.
done.
It's too
I'm
much.
done.
It's too much.
That's so funny. See, the Rockets would never. The fan base here would never do this, and that looks like so much fun.
But you have to honk your horn the right way, though.
What? What's the right way?
You have to
What's
make
the
it
right
sound
way?
like it's go Spurs go. Just don't go beep 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 beep. It's like go
Oh, go Spurs,
beep,
go. Oh,
beep,
okay.
beep. You know, like come on, you got to get with the program here. You can't just be going out there just honking with no, like
I don't think they
plan
got the
to
memo.
it. Yeah. It says,
Oh,
look,
the
I've traveled.
Edgars.
I said I've traveled and no one does fireworks like San Antonio. That's Myra, San Antonio,
Yeah.
and the fireworks that shows that go on here, like all the illegal
Yeah.
firework displays that everybody's
Yeah.
like popping fireworks, especially during New Year's Eve, like when it's gonna
Mhm.
the clock strikes midnight, like the whole city lights up, like everybody and the mothers out there popping fireworks.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Oh, I'm so jealous.
and you just hear like,
I need to go experience that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to see it at least one time. You need to come down
I
here at
know.
least once. At least once.
Yeah, I can now. I'm free as a bird now. I can go do whatever
Go and
I
have
want.
some fun.
Go have some fun. Yeah. Um, I always said I've never pictured myself living in San Antonio, but I've always loved going. My dad worked over there for about 2 years. Um, so it was a frequent visit. And then San Antonio has always been a place where like I go to get away from Houston. And yeah, but I've never experienced the honking or like the holidays. I went for Christmas one year, but it wasn't Christmas, like actual Christmas. I went and spent the weekend there. But yeah, I want to go and experience all that.
Damn. Yeah, you should come out here at least one time and experience the honking at least. And look at
Yeah,
this.
I
We're
wanna
just
do that.
talking about New York Knicks fans, right? And how bad they were
Yeah.
and trashing the city, the watch parties and all that. And this is resident Michael Rappaport, actor. And he's talking about, he says, yes, a few bad, stupid apples always ruin the bunch. Now there's no more watch parties. Somebody's going to get hurt. People are going to ruin the course of their life. Watch the game at home if you can. If you care so much, he goes, about the Knicks. So basically, all the shenanigans that went on last night have forced the city to cancel the watch parties.
Wow. And then I saw a video of someone like harassing Mitch. He was walking with his wife and kids, and they were like yelling at him. And I'm like, who does that? He has his kids. Like that, they're children. That is so disrespectful.
Freaking New York Knicks fans. That's them
For
for you.
real.
They're rude as hell. They rude as hell, Myra.
They rude as hell.
And look, we have another showing here of what's going on when you go honking down here in San Anto. This is like deep in the west side of San Anto.
Dang.
Oh, this is probably the south side of town.
Y'all roll deep.
Yeah, this is the south side of town. Look at the fireworks y todo. See, this is what you're missing out on.
I know.
All of it. All of it.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know what?
I
I bet you
can't
anything
wait.
too. Like if you had your daughter with you and you brought her for that, she'd be like going crazy.
Yeah, she'd be like, what is happening? Not even. She's so damn bougie. She'd
She
be
want
like,
to go home.
What is this? Yeah, she's like, what is this? Why are we here? Please take me back home where
It'd
it's
be
nice
all-
and quiet.
It'd be all one Chick-fil-A or no McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's or
No,
Burger
she's
King.
like, yeah, McDonald's, Burger King, or Chick-fil-A. Those are her places. But it's so funny because everyone's like, she's her dad's twin, but she acts just like you. And that's facts.
There you go.
Like me and her fight every day because of her attitude.
Hey, look at they said, and you can smell the you can't smell the video, but plenty of burnouts. Yeah. Ooh, I bet you can smell all the burnt rubber from all the cars peeling out.
Yeah, that's crazy. What a
But
time! What
man,
a time!
can you imagine like if you were a Spurs fan, right? And everybody likes to go
Hmm.
and watch the games at these outdoor events, right? You go to
Yeah,
the Rocket La Cantera, or you're going to the Pearl or somewhere around town.
yeah,
Can't even go to these watch parties because the fan base acted like a fool over a loss, and now all the fun's canceled because somebody gonna get hurt or you're gonna have a loss of life because you're wearing the wrong jersey. Like, come on, man.
yeah. That's why we can't have nice things because people always go overboard. If
Yeah,
everyone just chill and enjoy it, it'd be such a fun time. Like I get opposing fans. I get the dislike. We're not even dislike, but the competitiveness, right?
yeah,
Because when I was at the Rockets and Spurs game, like we were sitting next to Rockets fans, and it was friendly banter, but we were still like against each other, if that makes sense. Which is
yeah.
what the game is about, right? Never once was it disrespectful. Never once did we start insulting each other on a personal level. It's just a game. At the end of the day, it's just a game for fun, but people always got to take it overboard.
And look, here's an update, and this courtesy
Right.
of Clutch Points. 21 people were taken into custody following the New York Knicks Game 3 watch party at Bryant Park. That was the official watch party, right? That they had canceled it outside Madison Square Garden. They moved it to Bryant Park.
Hmm.
And it says this was per the New York Police Department. It says 8 people were arrested and charged, and 13 were released with criminal court summons. Like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, we have watch parties here and nobody acts like that. Like, they even welcome other fans, right? Like, if a New York Knicks fan was going to go and watch the game at the Rocket La Cantera, he'd probably get heckled a little bit, but it'd be jokingly. Spurs fans would not go out there and start beating him up unless he got out of
Right.
control and started doing something stupid. But for the
Yeah.
most part, everybody here in San Antonio is very well behaved, when it comes to having somebody else, an opposing, of the opposing team, come out and be like a fan of OKC or New York, whatever it might be. And they don't treat them like that,
Yeah.
and that goes to show you the difference or the mindset in when you're from San Antonio and then from when you're in New York. Like, I
Hmm.
get, you're been here your whole life and you're get behind your team and you support them. But that's
Right.
craziness. That's like a whole different animal right there. Whole different level.
Yeah. I know. And I just saw a tweet. It says the NBA, as is customary, will today review Victor Wembanyama's first quarter foul on Jalen Brunson to determine whether any additional penalties will be put on. And when they asked Brunson on Wemby shoving him, he said, "Whatever you saw is what you saw." God.
He said, Toma. What are they gonna do?
Right?
You're gonna give him a technical foul?
That's what I
Okay.
was
And
gonna
you
ask you.
found
What
him?
do you think is gonna be the consequence for that?
Like, what's gonna happen? You give him a technical foul, you find him some money and you move on. If that's what they
Yeah.
want to do. But
Yeah.
this is getting dumb. Like, why after the game is over, why are you gonna review that? It wasn't even called. It's stupid.
Right. Now what? Yeah. Too late now. Keep it
Yeah,
moving.
it's like it's
Move
done.
on
It's
to the
over
next
with.
one.
Move on.
Yeah.
And they were showing like this happened yesterday too. They had former New York mayor Bloomberg. He got hit by Jose Alvarado, and he jumped into the crowd to try to get the loose ball. And this
Yeah.
this dude's 84 years old, and he landed on him. And he's like afterwards, "Are you okay? You good?" Like
Yeah.
they were concerned. They were really concerned for this dude because they know how old he is. But that was
Yeah.
a cool little gesture, just checking on him. Like, he's
I
an
was
old guy.
watching, yeah, I'm watching the clip again now that I've like saw it on Twitter and a closer
Yeah.
look. Not my baby daddy catching a stray when Wemby pushed Brunson down. He elbowed him right in the face. He was like, "Oh, what's happening?"
And look, it says it doesn't really matter. It's what Spurzan is saying because the game has passed and Wemby doesn't have like 17 techs in the playoffs, so no problem.
No problem. Yeah,
Exactly. It's like, move on. It's
exactly.
happened. You can't do nothing about it anymore. But I did like some of the the billboards that they had downtown again from the people over at Rico's.
Oh yeah, and there was. I saw that. I saw a
They
clip of
were
that.
plastering those all over downtown, all
Yeah.
over New York City. And I'm looking at some of the other photos that I saw this on. I saw this on the X here. I'm just gonna show more video of the honking that was going on downtown.
It's from Josh.
Do you hear the honking? Go Spurs,
Yeah.
go! That's how you
Yeah.
do it, Myra. That's how you do it. Look at all that. You had somebody on
People
the
on top
top
of
of a car.
cars. Goodness.
Myra,
With the chain. I like her chain.
you would never get on top of a car.
Absolutely not.
And look at that's a friend of the show there. He's
That's
out there.
Josh. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Out
here in the
there having a good
woodlands.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at I like the alien though. I do like that alien.
Yeah.
I need to find some more Spurs merch. And Sam Selena says he's got a bounce. Good show.
Have you found my shirt?
I have not found your shirt yet because I haven't had time to look.
Slacking, bestie. Okay.
I know I am. I'm sorry. But maybe if the Spurs
Slacking.
they lose, and I could get it 50-60% off.
Not you being cheap.
It'll be cheap. I'll be like, look, man, I know they 20, but I'll give you 10. Come on.
Stop. Not you lowballing the small business.
Oh my God. We got to find those little Spurs cups though, because I like those too. The ones that Celise was showing us the other day.
I know. I love those. She said it was from some small
Hold on.
boutique or something.
Let me bring myself back. There we go.
You see, that's you, not me.
No, that one was me. That one was me.
The whole time was you.
Torta shaking booties on cars.
That's
Spurs Ann
funny.
says last night even the cops were honking down Commerce.
Honking?
That was hilarious.
Dang, everyone was in it.
I like that. Look, Michelle Beadle is on the Dan Lebitard show. Okay. I like Beadle. I thought
She's cool.
she keeps it 100, right? Like she has her fandom and it doesn't sway. She stays on point.
It
Rooting
stays
for the
loyal.
San Antonio Spurs. She ain't no Skip Bayless,
Yeah.
He can stay gone. There ain't no room for him on the boat no more.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And Jason saying, Happy Taco Tuesday. It is
It
Tuesday.
is Taco Tuesday.
You gonna make tacos?
No, I'll go buy tacos.
But I'm a good cook. No, mom.
I am a good cook. Doesn't mean that I want to do it.
It's too much work.
Does not mean that I want to do it. No, I live alone, so tell you my grocery, and then I am so spoiled by my parents. So now that I'm on summer break, I go like every other day or a couple times a week,
Yeah.
and my mom will cook for me, and so I'll bring my food, and I have food for
man.
the week. So I don't buy groceries really. My fridge right now has Diet Coke, sparkling water, I think like a couple Michelob Ultras,
Yeah.
and water. And then whatever my daughter eats.
No dos Erkis.
I've converted from Dos Equis to Michelob Ultra.
Trying to be healthier.
Trying to be healthier, okay? I'm
What
trying
were
to.
you putting on the other day? You put it on social media. I saw it and I was like, this is facts. You said when your
What?
mom brings out the mogajete and
Oh,
she makes the
yesterday.
salsa in there, like
Oh, I went yesterday and she was like, I don't know what to cook. And I was like, well, whatever. So she made gorditas with
Yeah.
like beans and cheese and stuff. But she made the salsa first. And every time she busts out that molcajete, I know it's about to be fire. And it was me, my dad, and my mom. We finished the salsa. And then this morning she texted me another picture and she's like, I made more salsa because it was so good.
mom coming in clutch.
She really is. I love that lady so much.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and start bringing the show to an end here. But before we do, I'm going to show everybody where they can go ahead and follow you, Myra. That way we can get
Yes.
you closer and closer to your 3,000 follower
To my
goal.
3K goal, yeah.
So you can go ahead and follow Myra on the X.
Mhm.
And there's her handle, Myra
Mhm.
Chronicles. That chick, Myra. And
That
right now
chick,
she's at
Myra.
2,769 followers. So you ain't
Yes.
following her. Please go ahead and follow her.
Yeah. And then you can I'm more active now on Instagram at that chick Myra. That's my Instagram. I've been posting
On your
stories on
Insta?
there a lot. On my Insta, yeah.
You
on
got
it,
TikTok
at
too or
that
no?
chick Myra. I do have TikTok at, is it Myra Chronicles? Hold on. Because I don't really
Oh my gosh.
promote. I don't know all of my handles. It's either, yes, at Myra Chronicles.
At Myra
So my
Chronicles.
TikTok is at Myra Chronicles. My ex is at Myra Chronicles. And then my Instagram, my personal Instagram is at that chick Myra.
Spurzan's out. She's gonna go check out Beads. And Mexican Junior, only if she follows back. Laugh out loud.
I'm gonna be real honest. I usually only follow back girls
You
or
know.
women.
Yeah.
And then with guys, I will go through your stuff and just be like, if you're a diehard Spurs fan or stuff
Oh
like
my
that, then
God.
I'll follow you back. Because I get a lot of creepers that
Yeah.
follow me, and then if I follow them back, they're able to DM me, and then it gets too much.
Don't be sliding in the DMs. Come on.
Please don't. Please do not slide in the DMs. Okay, don't do that.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a show. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yes.
We'll be previewing the Spurs next game. Hopefully, we'll be celebrating on that evening, on Wednesday evening, with the Spurs victory. And me and Myra will do a post game show for about 30 minutes. We've been burning the midnight oil, man. After doing these post game shows, it's too much. I'm tired, Myra.
But I like it. I like it,
It's
and we get a
fun.
lot of good feedback. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people do enjoy it, but it is exhausting. That's why I'm how I feel right now,
See?
because
Now you know why I'm
I was,
tired, right? I do the show.
I
I got to
know.
wake up early. Then I got to go to work. Then I got to watch the game. Then I got to do the show again. And then finally I can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then last night we were talking after the show, we were talking about your past. You showed me all the stuff you used to do as
Oh,
far as
my
your social media and
archives.
all that.
Oh
You're
my God. Yeah.
an
A lot of people
alternate.
don't know that. Yeah. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't know that
Yeah, we're
I
not
used
going to
to
talk
do.
about it, Barry, but of course I'm not going to say
Yeah.
that. But I
No,
thought it was funny. I was like, look at me learning more and more. I'm like, who is this?
that I used to do social media
Yes,
way back in my
way
early
back in the
20s,
day.
way back. And then I took a break and life happened, and now I'm back. And yeah, pretty good stuff.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and see you all tomorrow. Y'all be safe.
Yes.
We're out of here. Peace.
Peace.